Good morning on this wet, fresh Monday morning. I'm on my third job already, and it's only 10:30. It's not bad, is it, eh? Just got to get out there and get them done. I've enjoyed my weekend away, which was nice, but it's 8 hours getting back. If in the US, it's probably like or Australia or Canada or something like that. It's like 8 hours driving is nothing to you guys, but it's like weeks for us in the UK because we have so much traffic on the road. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is not to show you how beautiful this stove is, because it is. It's a lovely stove. I love these stoves. I think they're stove axe. Yeah, look, this is stove axe one. Really cool. But the reason why I'm doing it is not to tell you how wonderful it is, and just basically I wanted to show you. I've got my torch on as well today, so I can get you. But can you see that? Like, there's an adapter just above the pipe, and what it is a lot of fitters won't tell you this because they're greedy and they want as much money off you as possible. So like, I've got my torch there as well because I wasn't too sure if the light was going to will work. But this adapter up here, right? What it is, it connects to a clay pot line flue. So if you've got a clay pot line flue, say for instance you've got an open fire and you've got a clay pot line flue, then what you need to do is you don't need a liner fitted in them. You only need that adapter, and you can save yourself like £1,000–1,500 by doing it that way. The only thing that you have to do is obviously make sure that you put the right size brush in, because normally the diameters of these are 8 by 8 inches. So they're really cool. They literally they fit into place. You drill and screw them in, and then that's it. And then the pipe goes. Obviously, you put the pipe in. You do it all together at the same time, and it will save you an absolute fortune. So you can literally you can get it all soundness tested and everything like that, and then you're done. So you can have your wood burning stove fitted, and then afterwards, you can have it straight connected up straight into the clay pot line flue. Not many people know that, and a lot of fitters won't tell you that, which is a bit naughty of them. Especially the bigger companies, because obviously they've got massive overheads, haven't they? If you bring up ones that have like showrooms and stuff like that, and places where you can wander around and like sort of take in like what they've got on offer and stuff like that. I always advise people, like, go and have a look around a showroom one, but then go online and have pick and choose the one that you want, and then look at the reviews of what sort of wood burner, because people, what people are like with the reviews and everything. They're going to tell you what they think of them, and I think there's certain makes that you can't go wrong with anyway. So like Stovex is one of them. But yeah, literally, as I said, I'm just doing a quick video, so it's going to be less than 5 minute video. But if you've got a clay pot lined flue in your chimney stack, you do not need a liner. All you need is this adapter, and you can get these adapters. So remember that adapter. So, and it's a great way of getting rid of the cowboys from the professionals fitters as well. Because if you know about this is why I'm doing this video. If you know that you've got a clay pot line flue, the best thing to do to find out if you have or not, you can ask the chimney sweep when he's sweeping your chimney, and what type of chimney is it, and he will tell you it's a clay pot line flue. So, and it should be 8 by 8 inches diameter wise, not square. You can get them square, but even if it is a square one, you can still get the adapter to go into them. And then what you can do is you can pretend to be naive about when you get people to come out to give you quotes on installations and everything. And if they turn around and say you need a liner, then you know that they're not the company for you. But if they turn around and say, oh no, you're lucky with this one, because they're still going to make money out of the stove, and all the other bits and bobs and the labour. Because how I used to operate, because I was as I said, I was a fitter a fully qualified fitter for 20 years, and I can still fit them, but I just get them signed off by the council. It's really easy. I mean, in the UK, it's 150 quid, and you can get them signed off by the council. And I've done a video about it, so I'm not going to waffle on about that, but that's I just wanted to point this out because I don't come across them that often. So when I do, as I said, I'm trying to just keep getting new content in there, new tips and new ideas for people, so that they would be aware of these things. Because as I said, unfortunately, we live in them times now where everybody's trying to make as much money as they can out of people, and they can be like a bit lenient on the truth about certain things. So if you think there's already a pot line flue up there, it's going to last much longer than an actual stainless steel liner, because they got a guarantee on them. But these are the clay pot line flue will probably be there for as long as the house is there. So just remember that. I'm not going to go on anymore. But if you've got a clay pot line flue and you want a wood burner fitted, that's the adapter that you need. That's all you need. You do not need a liner fitted. So remember that. And there's no safety problems or issues or anything like that whatsoever with them whatsoever. They are more safer, they are more sturdier, and they last a damn sight longer than a stainless steel liner. So just remember that. So like all you got to do is just remember that if you've got a clay pot line flue, you don't need a liner. And as I said, it's a great way of separating the people that are just after your money, and the people that the people that are genuinely, want the best to get the best for you. So so that's what I want to say about it, because you know what I'm like, I can waffle a little bit. So remember that. So they got a beautiful Stovex, and they would have paid, And the great thing about it, I will say this before I go, just one more thing, but one more thing is that you can, if you don't have to spend over £1,000, £1,500 for a liner, you can get a nicer stove as well. So it's like, you can budget. You don't have to budget on you can imagine, like, it's £4,000 to £8,000 on average to fit a stove and liner. Whereas this is just need a test done, pressure soundness test, and then the adapters, and then whatever you want to spend on your stove. It makes a massive difference. And the customer said to me this morning that this is the best thing they've ever bought for the house. And like, you could, and they didn't need a liner, and they don't have to worry about it corroding away at some point. Anyway, I'm going now, because I've got 8 more to do today. It's still that winter time, 5 more weeks, and then I can have a break. So have a great day from Zachary Sweets. Just a quick follow on through from that video. I'm going to take the baffle plate out. So there's 2 bars up there, you can probably see them. There's the lamp. Just turn it around up there so you can have an idea. Can you see all the way up to the top? Like that, all the way up to the top. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that you put the right size brush. So we're not looking to put a brush the same size as that flue pipe, we're looking to put a normal standard brush up there. So, and then you just literally one hand, and then up, and then it goes straight into the actual clay pot line flue, and then there you go. And then I might take a photograph of the brush out the top so you can make a wish afterwards. But remember, you've got to put the same size brush as that pipe, the clay pot line flue pipe. It's so dark today. So it's got to be the same size, not the same size as that. It's got to be the same size as that bit up there. But anyway, I'm not going to say it again, but I just thought I'd show that. So to remove the baffle plate, stick the brush up there, and then make sure it's the same size. Remember, it's 8 by 8 inches normally. Right, we are outside, and we've swept the chimney. It's really cool because it's like super fast, but it isn't really. It's just how the videos come out. But there you go. Make a wish. Old school time. Traditions have that it's lucky to make a wish when you see the brush out the top. There's some stories, there's lots of different stories about it, but I think a lot of it's made up. I think it was because in the old days they used to make so much mess that they and like obviously they had to spring clean the room afterwards and everything like that. and I think that's it's like they added that, these things that like blow the chimney sweep, blowing a kiss at the ladies, and also the shaking the hands of the gentlemen and stuff like that. So like that old Mary Poppins stuff. Pretty nuts, but there you go. But it's really always important to see the brush at the top, especially if you haven't got any covers over the top. So there's no excuse ever for you not to see the brush at the top if you've got a cover, if you haven't got a cover, because it's very, very important. And then there you go, you can see, and you could see inside it's literally straight up there, and which is great. So there you go. And yeah, remember, if you haven't got a cover, always see an always see the brush at the top of the chimney. And if the chimney sweep says that he's already done it, or whatever, it makes up an excuse that about you not seeing it, don't pay him. That's all I can say. Tell him to jog on at the end of the day. It's always very important that you see it. Then you know it's all clear all the way through. There's no birds nesting in there, and that you know that the brush has been right the way through. And you know, I can clearly see that's the right size brush for the chimney as well. And then you can make a wish at the end of it. But remember, if you do make a wish, don't tell anybody. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that.